okay. Because YouTube, for a second, was acting like it was still showing your face. Fucking piece of shit. Um,
Oops.
no, but it didn't actually. It shouldn't have done that. Yeah, no, actually,
Welcome to Fast Food Thursday. I am so angry about the Minecraft movie that I'm not gonna do a Raised by Wolves joke.
you know what? I feel it. See, the Minecraft movie was good to see in the cinema. I know
Ah,
you saw it because it was an
yeah.
experience. You know, the film feels to me like a TikTok binge, like binging Minecraft TikToks for like 2 hours.
Mm. Yeah.
That's kind of what I believe I have found your house,
I
Sito.
see.
I believe
Yes.
I believe I have found it. I will not show you. Yes. This, yep. I have found. I mean, I don't know that
What
it's the.
brought this on?
I was on Google Maps,
Boredom.
and
I
I
was just
just
talking, and he was like,
jumped
"Oh, this
down
is so
to.
boring.
I,
Jesus
I don't want to
Christ."
listen to a woman,
I
so
see.
I.
Oh my god, that's so real.
That's a
An
very
NB,
yeah.
but let's skip it.
I feel
Yes.
like. Is there a? Oh,
The
I'm sorry.
Burger Creek is
Yes,
notoriously by
I
NB
hate.
phobic.
I don't agree with non-binary people. Not on them not being non-binary, but just like in general and their opinions. I'm fine. I respect the gender identity. I just think the opinions are wrong.
An NBN, a Polish person, so it's like double wrong.
Being Polish is
That's
cool.
also true.
Are you a good like swearer in Polish? I have found your house, Sito.
Send me my house, I guess.
I believe I have.
So I can confirm
I will.
whether you are correct.
There is something about this house that just says Seator. I'm gonna send this to you on
Oh,
WhatsApp and not
yeah.
not I won't post it.
Not on stream.
Yeah, it's a
At
Dogster party
everyone,
day.
this is Sito's house.
Yeah, I'm not entirely certain because but I do feel like that is your house.
That is incorrect.
Fuck. God
But
damn.
you are very close.
Yes, I figured as
think-
much.
Wait. Now I need to go on Google Maps.
Now you need to go outside the door and.
I mean, yes, I could also do that.
It's
but then
the
I
type of
couldn't
business
keep talking.
that is in the house really just feels. You know what? I feel I see where maybe I've made my mistake here. I
Huh?
I should have gone behind a particular building.
Well, your biggest mistake was
I love
assuming
that we're
it's
just
a
having
building
this,
and not
yeah.
a bench.
I love that
outside.
we're having this discussion while
Where
like
did you get this picture?
no
anyway?
one else
It's
is like able to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what we're talking about at all. A Google
Where did you get
Maps.
this drone?
Google
photo?
Maps. One of them is a drone
Huh.
one. I don't know why. So basically I recorded a video today. It was very long. It'll take a
You
while.
want to know how far off you were?
Yes.
50 meters.
Damn, that's too much.
Yeah, I told you it's a bench. It's not a building.
Don't they have like hostile design in
I'm gonna send it to you. So the red point of interest is where you guessed. And
oh shit, I found it though, I think, now on this different jump of it. Hang on, before I look at that, I will take another screenshot. And
I can confirm he has not had it read yet. I didn't get a red receipt.
and this maybe is actually more wishful thinking than anything, because I want you to live in this house because it looks cool.
Uh-huh.
But no, okay, yeah, this is I think the mistake that I did because I should have.
Oh my god, this is the exact house!
Holy shit, that's an amazing looking house though.
God damn.
Yeah, it's
He really just sent me
you know,
my house on
I was
Discord.
able to guess because it said restaurator on it, so that's how I was able to tell.
Yes, because I love restaurants.
Yeah, exactly. No, I see. Yeah, that was my error originally, that I didn't go behind that build. Anyway, welcome to Fast for Thursday. Finding Sito's house edition and
I
showing
said-
no one.
I said the Minecraft movie sucks, and you sent me my exact address.
Yes,
In reply.
In fairness, I do know your exact address. I have sent you mail before.
True. Yes.
Yes.
White powder incoming.
Yeah, exactly. Just sending him anthrax. But the impressive thing about this is that I did it off Google Maps. So that's the impressive thing that I did.
Yeah, we are very impressed.
Yeah. Hello, Alex. Is it pizza time?
Yes. When I finish my pizza, I will start with the dumplings.
Hell yeah. So yeah,
we're doing this in remembrance of the fact that friend of the show, Cardinal Pizza Bala, didn't become Pope.
Yeah, that is so real.
Well, what do you think of my pizza? I made it myself.
Sucks.
We should have a minute of silence.
All right.
That's great. Dead air is great content. I love that.
Speaking of dead air, earlier I sent this video of people at a footy match in Germany where they were doing a minute of silence.
Yeah.
And some fucking Nazi interrupted with a Nazi like a Nazi slogan.
You said Deutschland in Deutsch.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And the entire fucking stadium shouted at him down saying, "Nazis, get out of here." What a fucking moment, dude.
Rules.
What
I think this was in Eastern Germany.
A glimpse of hope.
It was in East Germany, I believe. It was Magdeburg. So...
I mean, was it at Magdeburg, or was it just...
Yes, I hope it...
Having Magdeburg on the mind.
Do we have to, do the fucking, time guesser thing? Find the specific stadium? Have you, Lex, have you seen us do the time guesser thing of trying to find a specific fucking stadium?
Yes.
No.
I was right there.
It's horrid. But yes, Sito, you were here to talk a little bit about your trauma, the personal trauma you've experienced.
Yes. The Minecraft movie was bad,
Yes.
and that was traumatic.
Did you actually manage to see ultimately the version where
No.
the VFX were not shitty?
No.
You know,
And
You know
honestly,
what?
I
There was
thought
one-
that had some appeal to it. Yeah, I saw a leaked version that was posted on the internet apparently like months before the release,
Yeah.
where the VFX weren't finished. And honestly, I mean, to begin with, I was fucking outraged
Yeah.
that this got released in 2025. But you have no idea how shitty some of this looked. I'm gonna post some clips. Oh wait, probably better not to.
I mean, you did a screenshot at one stage that was just insane.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You've disabused me of the notion that the movie got released in this state.
Yeah.
But honestly, I fuck with this sort of mode of watching movies before all the razzle dazzle got added in.
I feel
Because
like if it had been done as an
you can really
statement,
focus on the writing. Anyway,
what's
this is
funny?
Of course,
this
in the
is the
Minecraft
version
movie,
of
you
the
don't
movie that
necessarily
I
want-
saw.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I am currently cosplaying Minecraft Steve.
Wait, hang on. That is true.
I mean,
actually.
yeah.
When they sold in the movie, they auction off the contents of Steve's house, right? Because he was in Minecraft world so long, or whatever. And they say that the house is like full of pickaxes and blue blouses. where the fuck are they getting the idea that what Jack Black wears in this movie is a blouse?
This is how you know this really was written by men. They don't know about fashion. Straight men.
Yes, so
You're so sexist
I
today.
feel like
Yes.
it wouldn't today. I feel like it wouldn't occur to a straight man to say blouse. Speaking
You know
as
what, that
as
is
the
fair.
resident straight man,
That is fair.
I would just call it a sweater.
Yes. But here's the thing. I have to say this. It speaks a lot to the state of like the film industry that you saw this and you didn't question like, oh, maybe this is like not the actual film. You were like, this is like this was like entirely within the realm of the possible for you
By
to
this
think.
point, I had figured it out.
Yeah.
But there was one shot early on. Now, obviously, Burger won't be able to watch this. But there was a shot early on where the Minecraft creatures are in the real world, like one of the villages and the Minecraft dog.
I can show it on stream if it's like small and
And-
soundless, and it's like it's this thing. It's ridiculous.
And I thought this might be in the movie because
Yeah.
it's like half a second long, and they figured whatever, it's the Minecraft movie, we're gonna get 500 million guaranteed.
The thing is too, there's a continuity error in that. And then like in the first shot, it's the dog is brown, and then it's like gray, and you still went. These people are fucking crazy that they thought they would get away with this. That's like the state
thought
of the
they
film
just
industry.
didn't give a fuck about the color of the wolf.
I don't know why Alex just did this. If it was some sort of magic trick.
Yes. I
It's the N-word
manifested.
again.
I manifested the apple.
Nice. Yeah. So that's wild. I did after that really just I think the first movie I watched after the Minecraft movie was also Conclave. And it really, I didn't watch it like the same, like, I think I watched it like 2 or 3 days after, and it was like, oh my god, thank god. This kind of shit's...
Okay, when I finished watching the Minecraft movie, honestly, I think I had a walk to recover from the ego death.
You know what? I did go have a drink at a cocktail bar.
Yeah, but I watched. I mean, you know, when I texted you, it was like early afternoon, and then I watched Conclave at like 6 p.m. and Nosferatu after that. Which, by the way, just to emphasize it on air again, Nosferatu is fucking genius.
Okay, then
What an amazing movie!
I'll have to put that one down then in my notes.
I mean, to be honest, knowing you, it's you're gonna watch it and you're gonna say some insane shit like it was too gray.
You know what? I might.
Do you know the Twitter thing where someone pointed out that there was a zoologically inaccurate bird call in the movie?
Yeah.
And fucking Eggers is insane enough that might actually upset him. I think there's a decent chance that Eggers saw that thread and cursed.
For a second, I thought Alex is taking apart a little doll.
Yeah, this is a
And
doll.
I had a little bit of a jump scare there.
Doll meat dumpling. So are you really just gonna peel this whole like crab out of?
No, of course not. I'm peeling like 2 or 3 crabs.
Oh
There's
my-
not enough meat in a single one.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, technically, you're still gonna peel the whole crab, so...
I
That was
guess
an
I
inaccurate
guess we
sentence.
should do dailies and have this open in a smaller window or some shit.
Yeah.
Why would we do dailies, you insane man?
This is triggering my ADHD just watching you do it.
We don't do this anymore.
We
I
do
have a
do it.
question. Why did you ask about the mitochondria repair? Also, you got the article that I was looking at.
Honestly, it's just a thought that I had in the shower.
No,
It really
I
is
was
just.
hoping that I will gleam what your next video will be about. Damn it.
No, this has nothing to do with the next video. This is just me in the shower
That's
being
not
like,
how he functions.
I wonder how close we are to like restoring mtDNA on a wide like cellular, like on a whole body scale. Or maybe because I bear in mind my biology university thing was like 10 years ago, but I figured like, oh, maybe you could introduce like a new population of mitochondria that are like more virile and sort of young, and then before that you CRISPR-Cas9 like some sort of junk DNA into the old mitochondria that you then trigger some sort of thing for that makes them sort of maybe gives them an immune reaction or some shit that like expels them, and then you can sort of replace all the mitochondria in your body with the new ones.
Welcome to the Factorio Burger server.
This is Factorio?
Sorry, Satisfactory.
Okay.
I confuse those every damn time, man.
There's a burger server that you have on there?
Yes.
There's a bunch of like gaming servers that are created in my name that I like do not, I just don't know that they exist.
Actually, it has nothing to do with you. It's about the sandwich.
This is the Tower of Babel, as I call it. It is Win Chomsky's absolutely insane fluid storage device.
I never played. I have this game. I've never played it. Do I have this game actually? Let me check if I have this game.
This is our space elevator.
I actually do have the game. Yeah.
The mod list and IP stuff is in the video game channel somewhere.
What I like about this game is that it introduces you to like a beautiful natural landscape, and then your job is to
concrete.
Like destroy it completely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can barely.
This is the Hypertube hub.
I really
with splash protection.
I really struggle with doing this kind of thing, even in Minecraft, because I really care about like building with the landscape. I need the canvas to be rugged to work on.
Oh, maybe you're gonna enjoy Yorkshire then. We're gonna take the Hypertube.
You know what?
Yorkshire.
I don't think that I'm going to enjoy Yorkshire in any sort of capacity. Yeah.
There, it's just coming into view.
Oh God!
I'm just saying, it's called God's country for a reason. You should.
Oh
go to Yorkshire.
God!
I have discovered that
Yorkshire is our farming tower.
For a second, I thought that maybe you weren't being ironic.
Nope, that's where the farming happens.
God damn it!
Autonomously, obviously. What else can I show you?
What's
the crazy? Oh, I can show you the secret weapons factory that doesn't exist.
Hold on.
Do I have the security clearance for that?
No.
Honestly, you are showing this on stream.
Yes. Someone might be angry with me for showing it as well. But he never watches your streams or, in fact, any of your content. So, oh fuck, I took the wrong turn.
Which is very funny.
This is gonna take a second. This Hypertube goes to the other side of the map.
Sito, do you happen to have Alex muted as
No.
part of some joke? Because you're like, there's a lot of interrupting going on.
Well, she's rude.
Okay.
Man.
So yeah,
This
is
looks
not
more
what I
like
wanted to
Yorkshire,
show
actually.
you.
This area. It's...
It's where we do our oil processing. Oh, and there's another Tower of Babel. How delightful. Fuck. Anyway, now to go all the way back. Because what I wanted to show you was the underground weapons facility that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
So what's the long video about? Do we get a little hint?
You know what? It's gonna be World of Darkness.
That's crazy.
Actual World of
Perhaps even
Darkness
demon.
content, yeah.
Perhaps even demon.
It's not a demon video, actually.
Damn it.
Let's just say that after my last video, I was like, I hate this sort of everything is bad and evil shit, and these people are subscribed to the ideology of evil, and they're trying to make the world shitty so people will subscribe to their ideology of evil. I want to do something that's a little, that's like more fantastical and lighthearted and not that, and I failed.
So I'm guessing the video is gonna be about The Sopranos. Final guess.
So Sopranos World of Darkness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Sopranos
Like
does
your
have
Hannibal video, but for Sopranos.
it does have like supernatural elements, to be fair.
Baked ZT is supernatural in nature.
No, I mean there's like ghosts and shit. The Sopranos has like a little bit of
Fuck.
Actually, I have a beef to pick up with you from your last video.
hell yeah. What was my
Well,
I'm
last
not
video?
sure the Python.
This is an honest question. I'm not even joking. What was my
moment?
About how poo-poo men are being hurt by our system.
Yes. Yes. I remember this.
Yeah, so my question first is, where did you get the information that suffragettes were pushing men, like giving them the white feather thingy?
It's a true fact. Like this is not I know someone in the comment was like, this isn't true, but it actually legitimately is true. It was very famously like the leaders of the British suffragette movement at the time, and they were even congratulated for this by the Conservative government.
So actually, you're almost right, because for first, the movement itself was split when the war started, because some of the part of the movement was kind of seeing the war as a engine for getting women into workplace, and they basically had to like march to get rights to even work for the government at the time, for the war effort. So that was one part of the bigger movement, and the second one was very anti war itself, and that was actually the same family. And majority of the people who gave the feathers were very, very young women, and it was really, the whole campaign was to like use these very teenagers, basically like mean teenagers, to like add to the embarrassment. And there is no archived sources that would show you that the leaders of suffragettes gave the white feathers. However, one of them had a talk about and the people in the attendance, like the girls in the attendance, were giving some feathers. So that's not exactly true.
No, I just genuinely have different information here. It's like I didn't say that like the leaders of that movement were doing that, but they certainly were supporting that. Like there was this split in the movement, but you can't like no true Scotsman this to be like, oh yeah, well these are not the good feminists.
No, I'm just saying that it's way more complicated. That's one. And the second, the only article that I found that says that the leader of the movement supported it actually doesn't have a source. And when you look for like historical evidence, like, I don't know, the papers, clips, and so forth, it just say like very young women.
I am actually the source. It was revealed to me in a dream.
Damn.
No, it's like this was still something done in
You
the
mean
name
you
of the
mean you
movement. And it's
secretly opened
also
the
something,
DuckDuckGo
that
tab
like specifically
and
the leadership
pretended?
of the organization got
What
like
are
praise
you
for.
talking about?
So
Tito?
I feel
Yeah,
like
I just find it kind of like it's, I don't know, I find it very like convincing to use it to shit on the whole movement from the leftist.
no,
while
at no
whole-
point is it like shitting on the whole movement. It is really specifically about like, because I mean that's one of the main points that I make, that we had, that there's a lot of like the feminist movements and feminist organizations do have a tendency sometimes to like replicate patriarchal gender structures, and that's something that we should be aware of. This has happened like historically, and this is still happening today. I mean, it's not even like particularly out of character for the women's rights movement at this time to do like horribly conservative shit. Like in America, they did like horribly racist shit as well. Like they
yeah, that's true.
threw
I
black people
no
under the
disagreement
bus
there.
at the first opportunity. So like
My
it's not
point is
even
more that like the working class part of that whole organization that got split was very much against the war, and nobody talks about it. It's just
I'm
like
sure.
when I hear
Yeah.
about suffragettes in that context, it's always that they were like embracing young men, and it's like, yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than that.
No, I'm sure there were like a ton of women who were like, actually, this is really stupid and the war is bad. But like, you know, you can't. It's not about like just specifically only the people who happen to get it right. You know, it's like it's not like those. It's not like you can actually make a case that like those other people who did do that shit were not suffragettes. Like it's not sort
My
of.
point is more that like if we look at the whole movement, we're probably more focused about the part that is more pro working class. And the funny thing is, the split happened inside the family. So like the actually mother was the one that was seeing the movement, like the war, to like being something that can uplift women through work, from
Yeah.
demanding to be working from
Yeah,
the
that was a
industry.
big sort of thing.
And one of her daughters was against the war entirely. And the only source that you get about that specific rally that I talked to is from her book about it, the daughter book about
This
it.
is again.
Because
This
she's
is not a.
pissing on her mother, which is like, yeah.
This is not a thing that I have from like rallies, from like a particular rally. This is like a more, well, I wouldn't say necessarily widespread, but it's something that happened.
It just like
Okay.
every time I hear that one is painting a bit of a simplistic picture, and I never heard
Is it
about the
though?
other side.
Like, is it though? Because it's like it's something that happened. You can at some point. It's always like, of course, with everything that you talk about, you can always say like that you could add more context to this and like explain this more. And like, you know, add additional information to it, but eventually you just end up with a map as large as the area that it represents. If you like, what even is this thing with the grass that's going on up there? Why are you underneath the world?
I fucking
Because
hate
it's a
pasta.
secret weapons factory.
I've been seeing this for minutes and I've just not been really paying attention. Like it's
Yeah,
I
it's
will
been
give you
bothering me
credit
how
because-
nobody commented on how
Sorry.
crazy this factory is.
the thing doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be all the movement doing it all the time for it to be like a significant thing that happened and was like this specifically like also praised by the government.
Wolves.
Praised by
wolves?
Yes.
I mean, I will give you credit. You didn't say that the suffragettes gave the white failure, which is my contention, that they really didn't. It wasn't that part of population who did that, but they supported some of them at the very least.
No, I'm pretty sure I did say that, and I do stand by it.
But there's no
Oh shit.
first hand.
Yeah, well,
Are
that
you
sucks.
dying now? Yes. Oh shit.
Yes.
Oh no.
I think you
Fuck.
said specifically that they were shaming men
Yes.
into joining, which is not exactly the same thing. Because you don't have sources saying that suffragettes per se, the people who are in the organization did that thing, because it was primarily done by teenagers. But I will agree that some of them
I
actually
find
endorse it.
It's so that's kind of like saying you're not really a feminist because you're not in like the union of feminism or whatever. Like it's about the movement, not like the organization. It's actually in a sense, I mean, I do make specific provisions with regards to in like an organized sense, replicating these sort of patriarchal structures is rarer in feminism than it is in like the sort of popular culture type feminism. This is very strange. So what you could probably obviously there's no like photographic evidence of fucking I don't remember her name right now, but her like personally going up to young men to deliver white feathers, but that's like that's like eventually you run into like no true Scotsman territory and like having like an unreasonable standard of evidence for like information that's just, let's say, sort of doesn't fit the ideological aesthetic. Is my opinion on this, but I feel like it is a fair thing to say.
Where's my stuff?
Where is your stuff, Cecil?
I will send you something, because I
To
was
the
actually
south.
spent quite a
nice.
bit of time researching this thing.
That would be very nice.
Oh, that's my stuff.
I can move on, because it's my own little fixation. Doesn't matter.
Fuck it, that's enough.
Are we looking at the dumplings again?
If you want to. Oh, but anyway, this much crab meat came out from them. And before I got
This is why I
bored,
fucking hate
decided-
eating crab. This is the reason. I like crab, but this is I don't like crab enough for that kind of work to be worth it.
Yeah. Well,
That's my stance on pomegranate.
Okay.
I
right.
feel you.
Okay, but off to making the filling. We have crab meat.
Yes.
As you can see. Now I'm adding some cream cheese. Actually, not that much because it's not always that I'm using. So like 50-50 I'm doing. Like that's quite a generous ratio of crab to cheese. Crab being the best part, but like I can do whatever the fuck I want. Some scallions, like that much. Some sesame oil, some shrimp powder, some sugar,
To make it taste
and some salt.
Worse.
like crab as opposed to just the...
I mean, it would taste like quite a lot like crab. There's a good amount of crab here, and this one is, as I noticed, like very powerful, but very, very strong, very flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is enough for like 2 or 3 dumplings. To be honest, I might just make them small. Yeah. Like ideally, you would let this rest for like 30 minutes. You can imagine why I'm not doing that.
This is again a situation where you have an already prepared bowl of this in the fridge.
Yes, that would be. It's
God.
that kind of situation. The thing is, I did not do it. But I did prepare in advance the dough. If you want a recipe, it's the same as the The trans wonton one.
I'm
It's
actually gonna.
very rude to be placing that plastic bag right in front of the camera.
I am sorry.
You're suffocating.
I was
us.
not.
We are suffocating.
I am sorry. I cannot see the camera at every time. Sometimes I have to look down.
Is there anything that requires cutting in the kitchen that you don't use an enormous cleaver for?
No.
Okay.
No.
Silly question.
No. Absolutely the fuck not.
This is the truth. This law is a bit soft, honestly. Should be a bit stiffer. Do I care enough to do something about it now? I'm very tired. I've gone crap shopping. They were not easy to find. Like,
I have considered making dumplings again, some kind of dumpling, but it's just I
You
hate
should.
the part of making the dough and all that.
Pierogi,
I told
pierogi.
you
I
about the
love
beaver?
pierogi. Oh, I love pierogi. They're great.
Burger Man, have I told you about the beaver?
The you mean the you mean pussy? Have you told me about pussy?
No.
Because
No,
I've heard about it before.
the actual beaver.
No.
Yeah.
Last week, I was riding my bicycle back from the shops, and I mean, you know rather precisely now where I live.
Yes.
And in this, like the bicycle path goes along the creek,
Yeah.
and right by the fucking train station, there is a sort of underpass next to the creek, and there was a fucking beaver in there,
Hell yeah.
just chilling, and like fucking 30 people assembled by the footpaths and bridges around to take their cameras out
He was trying
and
to get this
in
roll call.
complete silence film the beaver. He was a
They were
famous
like-
beaver.
They were like,
Including me, by the way. I was not too good to film the beaver.
You
What-
did
what was
film. You
the-
will see. Where's the video? I want to see the beaver.
I'm sending it to you on WhatsApp.
Are you not posting it in chat? So we can.
No, there is identifying information in this video.
Okay, well then I won't watch it. I don't
You
want
don't
to
wanna
know
spoil
these
yourself.
things about you, Zito.
You
I
don't want
actually-
to spoil yourself for when you play Seator Time Guesser next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
you don't plenty. I can do this tomorrow. I do not want to do it now. It's been a very long day.
So I've seen you put away a lot of leftovers from the scallions, from the cream cheese, from the
Yes.
crab,
Correct.
from the dough. What do you do
Yes.
with that shit? Because I always struggle with it.
More dumplings normally.
Wow. We are being suffocated with what appeared to be
Yes. I was trying to like cover my
cherries?
face for beans. I was trying to cover my
Beans.
face for like this, to not show much, but like I did it anyway. I saw it. So that
Yeah, it was
my face
entirely
was indeed
visible.
shown.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
So
I think the jar was in every part of the frame where your face
that's the
wasn't.
other one.
It's like you framed it with the jar. Very good,
Yes.
very good job, by the way.
Yes. So like I mean, I don't know. Like they are going to find me now. I guess.
Yeah.
I am going to be found. I'm going to die. They are going to kill me. The ops.
In fact,
The ops are after me.
I've already called them.
Yes, I know.
We got
And if you haven't, if you have,
I mean, again, I know your
would have found me.
address, so
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
But
the
I-
opposite of of dumpling in terms of food?
Yes, I know that answer. The opposite of a dumpling is like a soup. No, because there are soup dumplings. The
Well,
opposite of a dumpling.
There's also dumpling soup, so I feel like it's still a valid.
Well, maybe it's like a sort of yin yang affair. Like,
Maybe just a steak.
oh, explain your reasoning.
No, I feel like soup is more fitting. Speaking of
Okay, so the soup mafia is sending assassins after you.
You know what? You know what would be like the opposite of a dumpling? Like a food that is dough with a meat wrapping.
No, I feel like there would still be a dumpling. It would just be an inverted dumpling.
Now
Wait.
You know what? That is a good idea, though. I think maybe that should go on the fucking wheel. The anti-dumpling.
Are
Yeah.
Greg's sausage rolls dumplings?
Sure. What the fuck no?
Are they open? And at the ends?
I
Or
mean,
is the
at one end.
well, they have to be entirely contained.
3 different chopsticks, and they are all different lengths.
That's terrible.
That's incredible. I love it.
Speaking of like the whole beaver thing, that reminds me.
What's that? Sorry.
It reminds me. I just wanted to share this real quick. Now that the moment has passed, of the time where I hit an otter in the head with a paddle.
Why did you do that though?
I was paddling, and I was paddling on a river in Poland, and I felt like something bump into the paddle very hard.
Were you invading?
And I was just there with the boys home, and we paddled the entire length of
What's the boys home invading?
Nope, we went there by bus.
They eliminated
bus driver
that beaver
invading?
because
No,
he
it
was
was a
in the way of
Polish.
the
Was it
Lebensraum.
army bus?
It was a Polish bus. It was a Polish bus where they had the Adam Sandler movie Click, but it was entirely in Polish. And so I also have to say the movie Click, when I saw it, I was like 12, and it fucking traumatized the shit out of me. I hate
it's a
that
fucked up
film.
movie.
It's an insane film.
It was one of the first movies where I thought, damn, this is actually like a bad movie. And then it traumatized me. We paddled the entire length of the Drava River. But yeah, I felt like this fucking otter on my paddle. If there's this bump in the paddle, and I lift the paddle out of the water, and just this fucking otter comes up and essentially gives me the finger. Like, not literally, but he looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Piece of shit. And then just fucked off.
Polish hospitality.
So I didn't know you were down there. Don't swim into my paddle, you idiot. It's like the cyclists of the river, honestly.
Oh, that's why the Otter Mafia are after you?
Yeah.
They just feel your German ways.
They don't like that.
They feel invading coming. It's just like you're their reconnaissance group.
No, I have been to Poland many times, so I feel like I am basically an
The otters remember.
Yeah.
I feel like
Especially
that's
the otters.
Oh, that's also a movie I watched, is Zone of Interest. That was a difficult fucking watch, man.
Did you fry
Jesus.
these?
Okay, I think that,
Are they fried?
yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes, these are indeed fried. These are, I guess already. I'm going to let them cool down a bit before I eat them.
Okay. Yes, please talk about Zone of Truth, the film that you watched.
Wait,
Zone
wait a
of
second.
Interest.
Okay.
Hold
Okay.
on a second before
We're
you do
done
that.
waiting, apparently.
Yeah.
I was just going to show the cross
That
section.
looks great.
We also cool down fast.
The com section. Yes, please. I'm sorry. Alex is sorry. For
It's a
interrupting.
sort of semi-biographical movie about the family life of the commanding officer of Auschwitz.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they like live wall to wall with the concentration camp and have this really quite idyllic home with a beautiful garden, and the home is bordered by this giant rebar wall
Yeah.
with fucking wire fence at the top, and they have this like sort of birthday party for one of the kids type deal, and you can see the kids playing, and in the background you hear fucking screaming.
Oh my god.
It's such a difficult watch.
Is this a boy in the striped pajamas type deal?
Not really.
You mean bad?
It's really fundamentally about just like sort of human nature and how we compartmentalize stuff.
I remember being at
how-
like Buchenwald, and they did take us to like one of the houses of like the officers that live there, and I was like, this is just a house. Like, this is just a normal house that a family might
Okay,
live in. Okay, let's do
By the way, I'm
dumplings.
done waiting. Yes, I'm
Yes.
done waiting. Let's have it playing first. Hmm. Okay, okay.
That doesn't sound like D tier for dumpling, actually, the way that you're reacting right there.
Wow, that's very good. And now I'm going to have it with a bit of sauce.
Where's Babbitt to post the tier list rankings that we have available?
I think
Dead. I killed him with
Babbitt
magic.
had a spell cast.
Damn. I'm scrolling up and I just saw the K-pop lady with Rosa Parks on her crotch again.
What?
You remember
Oh yes, I remember
the
this.
K-pop
Yeah, no, I
star?
remember. Yeah, they're from last stream.
It's insane, man. There's the tier list.
Okay,
Alright.
this is you, Lex. Okay, this is is that a walrus on the avatar up there? No, it's a cat. Fuck.
What?
I can't
Okay.
look. I don't look
It's
at.
cut
I don't
from.
look. I don't look at DMs on stream. It's just the thing.
I do
It's a
have a
cut
very
for the Strad campaign.
Oh.
From a Strat campaign.
Also I do think walruses are very cool. They're among my favorite animals. Not to just to you know.
Hell yeah.
They're fucking badass.
Okay, I have verdict on the dumplings.
Yeah.
I think I understand why the Americans like this one.
Uh-huh.
Which I say it both as a compliment and as an insult.
Yes.
I mean, they are pretty rich, which is nice, and also like kind of flat in flavor, in my opinion. Which I mean, I could fix.
I could fix them.
I could fix that. I could do something to them to, increase the depth of flavor. So like, is that the dumpling's fault, or is it a skill issue? Who knows?
Hell yeah.
I am actually asking, is it a skill issue on my part? Should I do something to them? Should I put them back in the list and give them another chance? Because they're going to get a decent score anyways.
Do you
But,
feel
like-
do you feel like you need to do them full justice? Because you do still have like the mixture, right? You only did 2 of them. You
Yes.
could tune that shit up still.
Yes. Like, I think if I did like more crab, which it's right there, that would improve them. Like, just crank up the crab, crab it up, crab it, get crabbing,
Yeah.
a crab
Boiler
for my
Marshalls to
cravings,
go in this too.
crab for my cravings,
Yeah. Definitely.
So like, I could do that, and I would consider doing that. In fact, for now, I think they're getting. I don't remember how.
It's
once.
Shito posted it
with-
in studio chat how your system works
Yes,
that you made up yourself.
I figured, and and it's loading. In fact, okay. It's getting like mm, I think E is harsh.
Oh yeah. You know what? You know what the list needs is another tier.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. I think. I mean, there are 26 letters in the alphabet.
And there's a bunch of different
that's-
alphabets as well. There's like
Yes,
Yeah, I was about to say, and that's only the Latin one.
yeah.
yes, yes. You wait until I get to the Chinese alphabet.
Well, the Chinese don't have an alphabet, but you know.
I mean, do you think the average watcher of Fast Food Thursdays knows what a logography is?
Excuse me, this is a very intellectual audience, okay?
I mean, to be fair,
And also,
actually,
me. I don't care what the fucking Fast Food
It's
Thursday
actually
audience
true,
knows.
actually, it's also true. Like, it is a fairly intellectual audience, actually. Like, maybe.
The last message in YouTube chat is the only food I really enjoy making is bread.
And baked good in
And
general.
an intellectual audience.
And you know
I love
what?
it.
I agree. No, actually, I
Yeah.
enjoy
Some people
making
just like-
different other foods also.
Yeah, some people like.
Wow, you immediately proved a liar.
I mean, some people are just into bread. Sorry.
That's true. All right, do
Yeah.
we move on to dailies now? Is that the
Yeah,
the move?
sure. Fuck. Yeah, sure.
We got to spin the wheel
Okay, well,
later.
I'm moving. Actually, I think I. Do I want to sit down? I don't know if I
I
want
don't
to
know
sit.
if you want
Yes,
to
I
sit
do want
down.
to. I want to sit down. I'm tired. I've been walking around the city the whole day. Turns out it was harder to. Well, the whole day is like 2 hours, but you know. It turns out I was walking really fast. It turns out it's actually harder to find crabs here than I thought, which is weird because like we produce tons, but I
Yeah.
guess they're just all getting exported.
This is like where I live getting fish. It's really hard, even though this is like there's a significant fishing industry in this town.
I would kill myself. I would actually. I would not. But like, that's harsh. Like, I'm not. And I understand it because like. It should not be that hard to find crabs in the crab place, you know, like.
Yeah.
There's a saying in Spanish, en casa del herrero, cuchara de palo.
Hey Gideon, ask me when the last time I ate fish was.
When was the last time you ate fish, Cito?
Yeah.
The day before your birthday.
That's not so long ago. It's
Like 3 months, dude.
well, I you know what? I have eaten real smoked salmon in between, but I do eat a lot of vegan smoked
There you
salmon
go.
these days. Okay. Scrandal.
This one is actually difficult, man. I have no idea.
That is true because like the it's a generous pint. It's the sausage looks decent and the price is low. But
Yeah,
that wrap
yeah.
looks pretty good.
Mhm.
I would say the
It
right
really
one.
does. Honestly,
The
6
amount
pounds
of
is
vegetables
okay.
is really encouraging.
What?
Egg is basically a
There-
vegetable.
there's like corn in the flour for the wrap.
Is that?
Oh,
I think those are made of wheat.
90%. God damn. Okay.
Hey, Alex. Thank you very
What?
much
Yeah.
for the gift. Thank
Sorry?
you very much.
Oh.
Thank you
You're
very much for
welcome.
the gift.
You're welcome. You did give me something
The
now on Christmas.
fuck?
My face.
Do you
was like-
mean pizza?
That's the perfect game for me.
This is this is this is
I vote
definitely
burger.
Brazil. This is definitely Brazil. Not to play. I looked at it and for a second I thought, is that a pastel de nata? But no, it's a pizza. Well, no, actually, that is objectively not a pizza.
Meat?
E cucca pizza. Mamma mia.
Is it that they just put like a little bowl of mozzarella like in the middle of it, and it
mozzarella.
is there tomato sauce in this?
Stuff that I'm circling.
I assume that's like meat.
Minced meat.
Jamon York.
But it's so
Yes.
pale pink.
No, it's
About
horrible.
the burger, it has onion.
Honestly, I feel like the burger is.
That looks like ham.
Even though that's a
looks like
shitty
ham.
looking burger, I feel like it's better than the fucking.
$5.50.
Yeah, it's a shitty looking burger for $5.50. I feel like that shit in the No, I fully agree.
What? Okay, but it's not acceptable that this burger would have beaten the
Oh, the
breakfast
prices.
wrap
This is
if
sad.
they had gone against each other.
That's true.
That
Th-
Greek
what is
salad looks
this?
so
It's
depressing.
a
That
Greek
looks
salad,
depressing.
Cito.
Now this looks delightful, honestly. I wish whoever submitted this to the Scrandle Twitter hadn't taken a bite.
You know,
Okay, honest question.
I would get
I have
put
an
some.
honest question. Is Scran just like
stadium food.
stadium food?
Yes.
Okay, it's literally
Yeah.
stadium.
I
Okay.
Lex, you were saying
Well,
something.
Well, also
Yeah,
it's
I was
good.
saying that I would
Maybe.
just get the pork with some meat eater and 8 roasted potatoes myself. Perfect deal.
I
This
wouldn't be
one has as a
surprised.
very clear winner because that not only is
Yeah.
the one on the left cheaper, it looks way better. A Greek salad for £9 and it looks like this. First of all, I'm not going to the stadium at all. But if I went to the stadium, I wouldn't go there to eat leafy greens.
Yeah, you're eating garbage.
You can get kebab with better salad in it than that salad.
Yes, exactly. How is that kebab? That's like like
Well, it's like
ceviche.
shish
The
kebab.
Polish one.
Is it?
Oh,
shish
this one,
kebab.
okay.
Do that kind of kebab in Poland? The double bacon
no.
cheeseburger for $4.20. Nice. I think that's the clear winner. Just
But it's a
because,
roll. It's not
Why
just
does the
kebab, it's a
bacon look like
roll.
that?
Yeah.
Wait, is that back bacon or?
I don't fucking know.
Do you think you pay 6 for the sauce and chili flakes?
I feel like I would pay $6 for this, but I feel like
It does look good, but I feel like the burger wins because
Yeah.
it looks perfectly reasonable.
Yeah,
And it costs
$4.20.
£4.20.
It's $4.20.
I'm not a fan of that
I have a
burger. Yeah,
problem. How it happened that the cheese in it is not melted?
That's a good question.
You got to wonder, is it even warm?
Okay,
That
I'm sorry,
cheesy
but like
bacon
crispy
chips
pork
looks
belly
awful.
for $1.50?
What is
Italian
your
though.
portion?
Keep in mind, it's Italian.
Yes. Because those cheesy bacon
Yeah,
chips,
keep in
mind
I mean,
that
they
the
are well
people
loaded, but they don't look
voting-
great. They don't
The
look very
people
good.
voting on this are
I
not
think
necessarily
it's-
Thai.
I think the crisp pork belly would probably win.
Yeah.
I think I will
Yeah,
go
I
intermittent
think-
fasting on this one.
yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so
I'd
The
much rather
left
have
one-
the
kinda.
yeah. There's a sexual energy to the left one that I feel like some people on Twitter might like. The right one objectively looks better.
It does also kind of just look
But
unnatural.
the cheese still look like it's not
The-
melted. Is it even
the-
warm?
The
Yeah.
bun looks strangely
Glossy.
plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel. No, I would have
What?
chosen differently.
Okay.
Oh,
the fuck is
what?
this?
God, no.
What?
Let's see.
That makes me want to gag.
So
Are they
sorry,
sure?
so-
Is this just not just broth? Because it's steaming. That seems to be warm.
I mean, I reckon it's like the water they cook the
Then call
sausage
it-
in, so like
Calling it sauce, even if it is broth, calling it sausage water just makes it disgusting.
There's an
Yes.
article in the Sun about this.
I wonder if it's just the powder one, too.
Oh my god.
Or
Oh,
as it's known here, Carling.
oh my god.
Oh god, this is honestly making my stomach churn.
Because
I mean,
this
it
is,
could.
the crazy thing
I
is we
mean,
haven't even looked at the other one. Because the other one looks like an actual turd. Like it
Result
genuinely
of
looks
boiling sausages in
Yeah.
the water. Jesus Christ!
fucking insane.
What? The fuck does
Similar
this
to
mean?
Bovril. Okay.
The drink is called
It's a hot dog water.
Well, Polzevan makes sense because Polze is the word for sausage.
This is like
This is-
Scandinavian. This is like soul food, where like
Sorry,
soul
this-
food is just the garbage pieces of like the animal. Here, it's just like, yeah, here's the water we boiled it.
I
Here's the water we boiled it in.
googled it, hoping to find out that it's like just a weird term, like how there's this super fucking good beer mix in the German area that we call cyclist.
Yeah.
Is
For some
these the
reason.
sausages the water
Yeah.
is from?
Yeah.
But it appears to actually just be sausage water that you
I
pay
think-
£2 for.
I think we should stop letting them do that. I think that we should. I think that we should also. Actually, we should kill everyone in Norway. We should just
Declaring it
murder them all.
national-
We
Actually,
should
a friend of
stop
mine
it.
is in Norway right now, so I'll just have her carry out the assassinations of every single
Yes.
citizen of Norway.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I do
We
beg
need
of you.
we need to get them into the EU because that's not acceptable, man.
Okay, so but the right. Let's just agree that the right one looks like two turds in every
does.
on like
Does
fries,
look like
and it's
it
100% the winner.
It probably doesn't taste too bad.
Yeah, it probably does. A curry sauce, so that's how what it's supposed to be. Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
fucking hell, I would eat that.
20% of
20%?
people
Are you
said
serious?
yeah.
This did Norway
Ugh.
invade? Okay.
Oh, I'm absolutely going for the steak bowl.
Yeah, the
That
steak
looks
bowl looks
delectable.
really. It's
I'm telling you,
Is
man.
it
That
from
looks
Chloe?
delicious.
Playing this game has
And
me yearn
rice?
for Japanese stadium food.
Yes.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man.
I know it's not like the Avro Bomber box looks okay because it seems like they have like their chicken wings has like some.
It actually won by 0.2%.
I'm surprised there isn't
That's
any like
unbelievable.
American.
Pollo
stadium
a la
food
brasa.
here.
And bagel.
Polo a la brasa.
So is the 8.25 for one of these or for two of them? I feel like that would be for one of these.
For one of these.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
one. Yeah.
I no fucking way I'm paying 8.25 for bagel in fucking Tottenham. No,
In
that's
Tottenham?
good.
I mean, to be fair, that corned beef bagel or salted beef one looks good, but not 8.25 good.
The thing
No,
on
Polo
the pollo
a
alla
la brasa
brasa,
looks.
yeah, that's a
Holy
full
shit,
meal for
240?
$2.40 in one of the world's cities.
Oh my
What?
god.
Wow.
These people
Okay.
should
Double
all
bacon
be killed.
cheeseburger.
I feel like we got none of
Oh
them
yeah,
wrong.
I knew
and
it
just
was
the
Polish.
world got 4 of them wrong.
That
What is
Polish
this?
I
one
don't
looks way
hate the
too-
one on the
that looks
right.
way too
I saw the
expensive.
fucking pickle and was like, "This is Eastern Europe." And what is it? Poland.
Yeah.
And you know, I respect it because I like pickles. Let's you know.
To be honest, it's just
Pickles are
like
pretty
the
awesome.
combination of beer, sausage, the bread that we
Yeah.
make here, and pickle on
That's
top
kind
of
of
it.
you'd find that in
Just-
Germany as well.
What is,
it's
what is that
good.
yellow? Is that mustard?
Might be mustard.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's
Yeah.
mustard.
Okay.
And that looks
I
like
think
a
that's some
tomato
ketchup.
I
sauce.
thought it
or
might
ketchup.
be butter and
I
was
think-
like, did they just give you a chip of butter?
I think this is
They
difficult.
do that in hospital, so yeah, maybe.
I think this one is
Surely.
difficult because I feel like the one on the right is somewhat expensive for what it is. The one on the
But the
left,
beer.
the one on the left is somewhat expensive for what it is. The one on the right doesn't look very appetizing, but it's also not terrible.
Yeah.
It has beer in
I'm
it.
calling
Yeah.
for the left. 90%, man.
I wouldn't have known. Damn. Yeah, we got it right, but the wheel got it wrong. Let's be.
Yeah.
Blue Revolver. I wonder what
Jesus.
that is. I'm gonna check out Blue Revolver.
Oh, it's the
Alex
Alex
is
game.
banned from this game.
This is
Jesus.
This is definitely sort of something Indian.
The tomatoes seem
Alright.
to be
Yeah.
like this is
It's
this is
Indian.
tomatoes
If
seem
it's
to
not
be
Indian,
red
it's like
hot iron.
Pakistani. Do I let you play, or like should I input?
What ingredients? We don't have to guess.
I try to guess. I try to go hard mode, but then I look. There's also like a lime up there. Yeah. This is
Are we saying Pakistan or India?
I will going with whatever Alex says because, you know.
I actually don't know how popular is paneer in Pakistan, so I would go India to be safe. If it's not, it's Pakistan.
I
no,
don't
it
like
is
the
India.
texture of paneer. That's my problem with it. I really don't like it.
I have no
it's
idea
too
what that
red.
is.
What the hell?
Beef scallions with black
Beef
pepper,
scallions,
Okay.
soy sauce.
So this is probably
probably Korean.
Japanese then, right? Yeah, something like that.
I think it's it could be Japanese too. I think it's more Korean actually. Let me read
This is
the
based on
Skewers.
intuition.
This dish is.
Is that tofu on the back end, or is that more?
There's no
Is that-
tofu. I think that's rice.
Go Korea, and if not, it's Japan. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Incredible.
Earl Grey tea. Okay, that's London Fog. I think it's British.
Yeah.
I've never had this. Earl Grey steamed milk and
Are you
vanilla syrup.
sure?
Interesting.
I mean, it's a
Steamed milk?
tea done up
I'm-
like a latte.
Yeah,
I'm
it sort of is. Isn't it?
Fairly certain like the London Fog is British.
Oh, it should
Okay.
be like Canada
No, I
or
agree with it.
Australia.
Yeah, it's American,
Oh.
I guess, or Canadian.
Well,
Canadian.
That is.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Oh, it is Canada.
London
Okay.
Fog is from Vancouver.
Okay, that's
Fuck.
fucked up.
No, this happened. This is often. Usually, when a dish is named after a place, it's not from that place.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Sure, I figured it wasn't from London, but I was pretty sure it was English, but I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess I was wrong. Oh, by the way, do you want to keep saying days for a bit, or like, do you want to?
We can spin the wheel. We can
spin
spin
the
the
wheel.
wheel real
Okay.
quick. Yeah, we can look at the wheel as it spins.
Pierogi.
You know what, pierogi would be cool, but I am holding my breath for Dampfnudel actually.
Trin, 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 trin.
You've been holding
Okay.
your breath for like
Hey,
6
there's
weeks.
like
Yes,
how many
I'm
of
dying.
these are right now? Like
I am
1,
literally
2,
dying
3,
right
4,
now.
5, 6, 7. I'm not going to count them, but there's a chance. I mean, there's 100% chance it's one of these.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Empanada
Yay.
de huita.
What's that?
It's something Argentinian. It's like it's filled with like sort of a bean stew thingy, like white bean. And corn.
You don't.
Hey,
You don't
Complicated.
sound very enthusiastic about this.
I'm trying to remember what's in them. Like I don't know.
This is
I
a
mean,
Metroid game.
it's going to be interesting. Probably. Wait. Could be Axiom's Verge.
What?
Axiom's Verge. Could be. It's sort of a Metroidvania. It's a modern game. Axiom Verge. Apparently there's two.
What the shit?
Holy shit. Holy shit.
You saw like this
Yep.
part and went like,
Yep.
yeah.
Is the second time this has happened? Like
This
Yeah.
has happened a few times.
The
Yeah.
first one was
What
even
the
more
fuck
insane.
is
I
the
think you
premise
saw
of
like a
this
skull.
game?
I mean, it's just like Metroid, isn't it?
But
Yeah,
no,
it's
but
basically
look at what
Metroid.
is happening here.
Metroid stuff in it.
No, but it's no. I don't mean like the mechanics. I mean like the story conceit of what's going on here. Why
With
is
monsters
there
in
like
it.
bubbles of blood? That's incredible.
Maybe you're a white blood cell.
Yes, I am. I'm white. What the fuck is this?
It appears to be a bucket.
So we have to
There
guess
was a man
the movie.
Movie. Yes.
There was a man in Nantucket
Edward Scissorhands.
and a bucket.
It's not Edward Scissorhands. Well, you know,
I
sometimes.
think I have not watched this one.
Is it No Country for Old Men?
No, it's not No Country. It's definitely not No Country.
Well, fuck you. What? It looks lynchy.
Yeah, I was thinking about when I saw the book. It's like it's a little Lynchian, but not very. It's like David Lynch if he sometimes did normal films. I mean, which I guess he
Drive,
does.
is it?
Could be like the
It's not Drive, right?
I don't
Sorry?
know, maybe, possibly. I've never seen Drive.
I mean,
Drive?
Drive.
I have not watched that Drive either. Wait, it was not Drive.
It's fucking Joey
That-
Pants is in this. Joey Pants and fucking what's his face?
It's not. Fuck. What's it called? The Big Lebowski, is it?
No, this is not the Big Lebowski.
I've actually never seen The Big Lebowski.
I'm shit. No, this is not the Big Lebowski.
I know
many
that
girls
the
do you
premise
have?
of Big Lebowski is that something gets stolen.
Big Lebowski
So
is
that's
actually
what I
kind of a
thought
good
of it.
film. It's a pretty good film. I like
So
it.
I've
How many
heard.
tries do you have for this movie? For this
I
thing?
think we have 2 more.
Fucking what was Joey Pants in? Like Joey
3
Pants,
more.
Joey Pants and fucking what's his name? Is this other Italian actor? Fucking no, it's not. This is not Michael Imperioli. This is he has the same last name as the prime. There's the president of Italy.
Oh, Christopher Maloney.
Yeah, Christopher Maloney. Yeah. I don't know who the other guy in that is.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Joey
Yes,
Pants and Chris Maloney have probably been in a few things. So.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
name
I
is-
had
If it's
Reads
not
My Wolves
Joey
open.
Pants.
I actually
You
had.
can't be telling the Fast Food Thursday audience there's an actor called Joey Pants.
It's Joey Pants, dude. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to call him?
It's
Joe
Joe
Pantoliano? It's Joey
Pantoliano.
Pants. It's the guy. I like. You know what? He was in Matrix, and I loved his like in an interview after he did Matrix. He like admitted that he just didn't understand the movie. He was like completely. He's like, what are they like in a computer or something? I don't fucking know. He just didn't understand. He's like he's a real Italian. I love him.
What was that weird movie? That the Wachowskis did before Matrix.
Shit, I feel like this could be that though.
The shot in the elevator is very Wachowski.
Yeah, because they like Joey Pants is one of their actors that they get all the time.
Yeah.
There is a vaguely sort of queer vibe to it, I guess. Shit, what was the movie that they did before The Matrix?
The lesbian one. I didn't actually see it ever, but I heard about it in a video essay.
Bound?
What?
Matt?
Bound.
Bound? Did you just think of that because I said the lesbian movie?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's
Nailed
true!
That's a very lesbian
Yeah, that's
shot.
like, this is the Wachowski lesbian movie. A lot of people guessed Mulholland Drive.
That's very valid.
People were thinking. At one point, the idea of Pulp Fiction came into my hand as well, to my head as well, even though it's clearly not Pulp Fiction.
I mean, I thought of it because of the suitcase.
This famously the only movie involving a suitcase.
Yeah. Heat was also a
never seen a
pretty good
suitcase.
guess. That's also a pretty lesbian movie,
And
right?
fucking people guess American Psycho. American Psycho had way deliberately worse art direction than this.
Also, Heat
I
is
guess
not lesbian.
the interior design of this one shot
Yeah.
is very American Psycho.
Okay, hold on. See, Heat is not a lesbian movie. It's a gay movie. Okay?
Okay.
Gay male man movie.
I don't know what people are thinking with Memento.
Yeah. Joey Pants is also in Memento, but he looks completely different. He doesn't wear a suit.
Maybe
As
they're
far as I
answering
can
it
remember.
they are answering it for the meme mental.
No.
Treadle. We should actually, after this,
What?
really move on to
Oh
some
fuck
guess.
me.
What?
That's
What?
fucking minuscule. That's fucked up.
Fucking
That's
insane. Helena.
And it's $250 million.
That fucking sucks. And it's the 57% burst.
Then aircraft parts.
What the fuck is happening?
It's like one of those island micronations.
But 250 million.
Yeah.
Turbines?
This is not an insignificant
Oh my
economy.
Look at what happens
Actually, yes.
when you remove the pearls.
Is it Japan?
Unbelievable.
Yep.
What
Not
country?
gonna be Japan.
Hello?
Yes.
Japan?
Hello.
Japan.
Hello.
Japan. No, there's no way this is Japan.
This is like a fifth of Japan.
But
If
it is still a fifth of Japan, which is insane.
What are some
There's like
tiny
one
fucking
country
island
where all the
nations
pearls in
I
the
have
world
no
come
idea
from.
what the pearl exporters are. They make compasses?
Thailand?
Which one?
Thailand? Or Indonesia?
I think
like
that's
Thailand
tiny for
would
that.
have more.
Thailand and Indonesia both are pretty big economies.
I feel like Thailand would have more like fabrics and stuff.
Maybe Brunei?
I mean, we can drive.
Well, I misunderstood how it works.
No,
Jesus
Brunei
Christ.
is a petrostate. No, Brunei is a petrostate, actually, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Well, I have. Who exports
What about-
pearls?
Okay, if it was at the coast, I would say
Like,
maybe.
Philippines?
That's some. Sorry?
Philippines?
I think it's still tiny for the Philippines,
yeah,
honestly.
But it is. I
economy
feel
is
like
bigger.
that is a good guess, though. Philippines also a petrostate.
Is it?
They sell a lot of petroleum.
Really?
Yeah.
Surely,
not
if
know
it's
that.
pearls, it's got to be an island nation, right?
Yes, I'm trying to say like it's probably like
if
one
it's
of those tiny
vanilla?
fucking Micronesian.
Is it like in the Caribbean or is it in the?
What if it's like micro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not. I think that's not a country. Oh yeah, it is a country actually.
Oh my god, this is gonna be in the middle of the Pacific.
Try like Tahiti.
Fucking
Oh no.
Wait, Tahiti is in the Caribbean,
No,
right?
that's Haiti.
I know where Haiti is, but I thought Tahiti was also there. Is Tahiti in the
I'm
Pacific?
pretty sure, yeah.
I actually
Okay, and
don't know
when you
right now.
like-
I think
It is
If you
apparently not
unplug
a
the
nation.
pearls, what else do they have?
try French Polynesia.
Oh, I hate these like.
How did you get that? How did you get French
I mean, to be fair, there's
Polynesia?
only so many.
Somebody
nations.
told me on WhatsApp I cheated again.
For fuck's sake.
Just told me the legal name for
If someone
Tahiti
tells
is.
you the answer, shut up.
We might have to
Yeah,
exclude
but
you from this game.
it is Tahiti. It's just like the official name is French Polynesia.
Oh, I see. Okay. Still. Shut up.
It's
I guess
cheating.
vanilla was a hint that it was gonna be French. They love that shit.
I love the 2% compasses.
They named their dynasty after it.
This is
I know
What
this,
is
man.
that?
This is a New Year's Eve.
This is Joe of Biden. Joe of House
Do you
Biden.
think? Are you sure?
Yes.
I've never seen
Surely.
it from behind. No, this
Yes,
is Joe
absolutely.
Biden.
Yes.
It's the mask really threw off his con. Yeah, this is New Year's
Okay.
Eve. From the White House. I just don't know which one.
That's a good point, actually.
Which White House? I mean.
Like
There's a lot of white people in the U.S.
This was probably This is definitely like this that thing where you are right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's 2020 to 2024.
Hang on, no, it's 4th of July, not New Year's Eve. Hang on.
Oh,
They're dressed. I mean, not that it
oh.
matters, but yeah, they are dressed too. They're wearing like there's dresses involved and shit. It's not.
I mean,
it
he's
is
got a
still
coat
between
on.
2020
Yeah,
and
but,
2024.
I think this is. And it's all green too. Actually, those. No, hang on. Those. Again, it doesn't matter if this is New Year's Eve or the 4th of July. But yeah, some of those trees are actually a bit sparse. Shit, when is the.
Oh, wait. Joe Biden is wearing a mask.
He is.
Yes.
So, like, that probably means it's like. I mean, they are still pretty close
Yeah,
together,
that
but
might
there's,
mean
like,
that it's early.
2021,
there's
maybe?
some kind of protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like for honor this one, I am gonna say that this is New Year's Eve. And we're gonna see
Why?
in a sec, I guess.
Why do you think that?
Inauguration Day.
Day. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean-
You Americans are crazy.
I guess that is closer to New Year's Eve than the 4th of July,
That's
though.
true, yeah.
Or animals.
Yeah, it's fireworks. This
What
is.
The fuck is that?
that
I am
is-
too
think-
young for once.
I think this is an artifact. I think this is an artifact on the photograph. I'm
I know what it is actually. That's the picture that they scanned was bent.
Yeah. This isn't like this is a physical artifact. On the right there was text. This is Poland.
Warszawa.
Between like
Oh.
Poznan and like Warsaw and Gniezno.
Gniezno.
Mm,
Poznań.
Mm,
Warszawa.
Yes.
Yeah, they're in between, in the middle of those three.
Warszawa.
I mean, this looks to be a pedestrianized area, right?
Yes.
So this might just be like a decorative sign. It doesn't have
That is
to
true.
like.
Those
it's just-
usually include like a kilometer.
It's like how that's true, but it's like how you'd have a thing pointing to Mecca, you know.
But it wouldn't be in any of those towns, basically, I would say.
For,
I feel like I'm failing my
Polish
country.
people to pray
Because you don't know the
towards Warsaw.
specific town
I have
plaza.
I have no clue what's going on in this picture.
Okay, so
Poznan
is there.
here.
Where the fuck is So
it's-
if we follow the logic,
It's on the south of Poznań.
okay, yeah, do we have zoom back in?
Southwest.
Zoom back in. It's actually northeast. I'm seeing it, unless I'm misreading something.
You're right. Sorry.
North.
That's where that place
So,
is.
so it would, if we follow the logic of science, wherever this is, Gniezno is closer. than Poznan.
Yeah.
So it's
Maybe like
unfortunately
here?
in the bigger, yeah. Yeah, maybe like it could be any of them, honestly.
You'd probably not sign out Gniezno from Wawek.
We are so sorry, Lex.
It's fine.
I'm
You're
not.
doing great.
I'm trying to hurt you.
You know what? That is
You're
fair
not
enough.
succeeding.
Honestly, that is fair enough, though.
I mean, if I have to guess, I would say it's Łódź probably, just because it's
Really?
quite a known city and things happen there.
What?
But
But you wouldn't put a sign to here into
Town Square,
here,
yeah.
right?
that's fine.
I'm not sure that that would happen.
Wasn't Pope?
Can we zoom out of the picture? Yeah, to see some more stuff, clues maybe. Okay, so
There
this is
appears to be a Techer studio.
Yeah.
Tex
Textilia, so this is a textile shop.
Yes,
Whatever the
that's
fuck is on
word.
display in there looks like a biblically accurate angel, but it is a textile shop. The product just happens to be arranged that way, which frankly fucks. What time is this though?
The 70s.
We have flared pants.
Oh, but this
But
would
I mean,
be in
you
the
have
Soviet
to
Union.
do the you have to do the communism factor.
100%.
I feel like Lex, you probably have a
17
better
That's all I
feeling
know,
on
to be
this.
honest.
What would you say?
Huh?
That is all I know. That is probably 70s. So it's during the, well, not occupation, but during the influence of a Soviet bloc.
The
So I
Polish
was right in my first assessment. It would seem so. I mean,
But I have no idea
I
how.
do enjoy the thought that this artifact is just this girl pissing straight up, upwards.
And also
That's why
whatever the fuck
that
that
kid
is.
has that grin on his face.
she's asking for pressure.
I mean, it has to be somewhere from May to September at latest.
I mean,
Because
the
at
month,
70s
the month
the
don't
went.
matter.
Which is
Yeah,
again
but
like
isn't that the time guesser?
the
Or is
specific
it just
timing
them?
is irrelevant, even though we do
Yes,
Yeah, it's
constantly
just
try to
the
guess.
year.
This is you have absolutely understood the game.
This is just because we're autistic. So I'm guessing we're just going with
I
that.
guess that we're not going to get any more information out of this. I think.
And if it's actually Łódź, then we're just sorry, I guess.
Kill myself.
It's probably not.
What
It's-
the fuck?
it's
This is
I mean, that's pretty good.
it's forever
It's
away, and it's
the same.
Wreznia.
Okay.
Września.
Just
But
me.
why?
The town
I
that's close.
didn't even know we had the town that is called like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just the one that's a bit closer, I guess.
It's not that much bigger than the one we guessed.
What? I'm supposed to know this.
The road. Okay, so because I guess then the road goes. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
But that's
I
two
would-
different.
Yeah, maybe this
Directions.
the road goes like
Why
it
do they
forks
point
later or some
the
shit. I don't know.
same way? That's
Yeah.
insane, man.
That is very.
I didn't
strange.
know we have that kind of little town in the first place.
Okay.
This is the death of Chavez.
Okay, that's
When did Chavez
somewhere
die?
in Venezuela.
When did Chavez die?
Venezuela. When?
Fairly
I don't know,
recently.
actually.
I'm like this. I honestly, the guy on the left just looks like Fred Armisen. I know
wanna
this is
say,
like Parks and Rec,
2019.
but he looks like Fred Armisen.
No? Yeah?
And that would be in Caracas.
Caracas.
I don't know how to pronounce this correctly. Obviously, not speaking Spanish.
Caracas.
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 That sounds like a racist impression
I feel
of
like
how a
Chavez-
Spanish person
I
would
feel like-
pronounce it.
Actually, it sounds like a Dune planet.
I honestly feel like Chavez died before 2019.
I want to say I
Yes.
remember it.
Because I remember
And I was
it being a big
online
deal
for
with
it.
during the first Trump administration.
Which would be
No.
in 2019, actually.
Well, during that as well, but I think it was like a longer thing. I feel like maybe it was 2017.
No, it's earlier.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
Is it actually
it's-
just gonna be this church that we've immediately zoomed
It's
into?
not impossible. I wouldn't say it's impossible.
I think
National
2014?
Pantheon also sounds like the type of place.
Yeah, they would have. They would
Yeah.
put
Where
that
you
shit there. Yeah. In the
put a dead
Yeah,
leader.
communist sense. Yeah.
Mausoleum is also
Whatever.
guess.
Every new fucking pin we do, there's a better location.
every
It's gonna say
building you
literal
zoom to
actual
is-
place where he was interred.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be a different
Then
place.
it's like, oh, this is the place where he was shown before he was interred.
yeah.
Yeah, shit, man. Do you think?
And
this
also, I'm pretty sure like Chavez died before the first Trump term.
it's past,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's
I vote
Was it an Obama deal?
2014.
I feel like that makes sense.
14, 13, 15, around there.
I mean, I might have heard about it if it was Obama. I don't know. 2013.
Damn. And damn.
That was close.
Why was it so far out?
In the wherever the fuck
What
this
is it?
is.
I mean, maybe
Military Academy. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah,
I suppose.
and they just sort of took the body to the Pantheon.
Okay, next
Maybe.
round. This
Maybe not.
this is beautiful.
Probably
This is
Greece.
one of those
Genuinely
one of
fucking
those
gorgeous,
places.
Oh fuck
This is
me!
one. It's Turkey.
I love that this is not only is this Turkey, this is the
No.
Turkish ice cream store, which you can tell because it owns the domain Turkish ice cream.
Yeah. I mean, this is still gonna be Greece, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Isn't that Greece?
Because
They have
in Turkey you wouldn't do Turkish
But-
ice cream.com.
But
Yeah, it would just be ice cream.
Although
it is
They
a
do have
But
Turkish
the
in
blue
subdomain.
windows is a very Greece thing, no?
It is a Turkish subdomain, and I don't see any
yes,
Okay.
it is.
Greek.
Maybe it's like one of the.
Selma is a Greek type name, right?
Maybe it's like one of the Greek-ish parts of
It's
Turkey. Like,
possible, yeah. That's Burberry right there. That was a Burberry, probably fake
It's-
Burberry. Oh, that looks nice.
Wait! I cracked the code.
Yeah.
I cracked the code. It's London.
That also that
Maybe
actually
not
see,
Cyprus.
so the blue stuff, yeah, but that arch
Yeah.
is very like very much more Ottoman, and I think that
it's actually Seville.
I've honestly, you know where they got that from.
Yeah.
I feel like
the Romans.
and fucking the word for when women have the thing on their head, the
Yep.
the Muslim babushka thing.
Yep.
What's the hot
I mean,
one
that's
called?
also something that old women in Greece do, right?
I know. It's
Can you like zoom on the name of the hotel? You have it on the left, I think.
Sidi
If
Bonfaro.
it was Greece, it would be in different alphabet, right?
yeah, but that does sound
That's a good-
Greek.
I mean,
Is this
it's a hotel, so
Cyprus?
it's
The
like
name definitely sounds Greek.
Is this?
It is a good point that it would be the Greek alphabet, but this is clearly like a touristy area.
For some reason, that's
Maybe
also
that
like
cancels
they
it
have
out.
like the warding against the evil eye thing there.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
the-
it
I
could
found
be
to
like
the
one
left,
of
on the
the.
left.
I found it online, and it's really upsetting.
Yeah. It's a
It could
beautiful.
be like
Sama,
one
what is the gray sign next to the blue one?
It's a.
You know what it could. You know
That's a
actually what it
gallery.
could be. You know what it could be? It could be Cyprus.
I already said that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I also said that.
When did you say that?
Is this a touristy area, though? Is Cyprus so touristy?
Well,
I mean-
one half of it is.
It's not the one they were looking at, is the thing.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, it could be
think,
like
I think it's maybe not Cyprus.
Nicosia. Is it just gonna be like Crete?
No, this is in. I think this is in Turkey.
That's concrete,
You sure?
baby.
Mhm.
Maybe
I
it's
helped
like
myself with a little Google research, and I think I know what that is.
We can't.
It's
We can't
upsetting.
Google. We
Maybe it's
can't
like
Google.
this
We
type
cannot
shit.
Google.
Yes.
Please do not say more.
You are forbidden from speaking, woman.
First of all,
Maybe.
you're the one who's been cheating here, Alex. So
yeah.
I mean, you're in your right to forbid me from speaking. You can't do that.
I do look forward to the way in which this is going to be upsetting, though. I'm very interested in that. I feel
So
like
the picture quality is really clear,
yeah, maybe 2022.
but nobody has a phone
Or a face mask.
Yeah,
or a mask. That's true. Is that a laptop there?
no, I
Possibly.
don't think so.
Yeah. Huh.
The good old times, not even a phone in sight.
I feel
They're
like
just
I feel like
living
the
in
guy
the
that
moment.
has his back turned to us has a phone in his hands.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe he's just
Or
like
just like a
jerking
precious
it.
baby kitten.
Yeah.
Maybe he's jerking it, and by it I mean the peanuts.
I'm feeling like 2022 on this.
Surely in 2022 they would still be masked or
In
something,
Turkey?
right?
I don't fucking know.
This
Oh,
is going
fuck
to
it.
be very upsetting.
What?
What the fuck?
It's Tunisia.
That is in fact
No, they
upsetting.
have blue.
It is
That
is-
literally Carthago.
In fact, fucking
Actually-
upsetting. Actually, for real though.
Actually, yeah.
I am upset.
Yeah.
Fuck this. God
I
damn.
think
There was no way we could have
I
known
think
this, man.
someone should pay for this. I think we should kill somebody as a form of revenge.
This is
So-
Macau. I think this is Macau.
What does this say? Vieira?
Keystone Vieira Vieira Company manufactures and publishes. This is China. No, this. Hang on, no. This is. It says on the bottom where it is.
St. Louis.
It says on the bottom where it is. Peons
San
at the
Luis.
market of San Luis Potosi, and it's in 1900. It says that on the right.
Well, that's
Surely
and-
that's a bit of an oversight.
yeah.
Where the fuck is San Luis Potosi?
Not in Asia, in South America. I thought in Macau because of the hats, and then because it looked like vaguely Portuguese in the back, but then it's like no.
So
So
where?
Mexico.
Is it in Mexico?
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it's Mexico. Like based on the.
No, it's in the mountains
Yeah,
somewhere,
yeah.
isn't it?
Let me look at the.
Do not
I think
look
it's more
at
like-
anything.
I mean, look at the people.
Let me
let me
look at the
just-
people.
Let
Let
me
me
look
just
at.
cheat
Let me
real quick.
ask Chat
Let me
GPT.
just.
Sorry, fuck you. I would not ask ChatGPT. I would ask Google. Like a normal.
Audacity with which you do this is
You have lost your right
baffling.
to protest.
Fuck you.
this.
Fuck you. Okay, I'm not saying anything. I'm going to let you choose wrong.
It's an incredible audacity with which you do this. No, there's definitely like South America, and you're in like fucking Texas right now. So
I mean, 1900s? When was Texas? When was the Alamo and shit?
San Luis Potosí is
1830s.
definitely in South America. It's an important city.
Actually, the 1840s was that. I know that for Blood Meridian.
I feel it's like zoom in a bit more.
Can I actually say where I think it is?
Perhaps you cheated though.
No, I did not. This time I didn't. I can actually.
You asked ChatGPT.
No, I did not, and actually I can share my screen.
No. You could have closed the tab. That is useless information.
I mean, I could
Show
have,
history.
It's honestly.
I mean,
Last time she
something
didn't
like
even close the fucking. It's definitely in the mountains. It's definitely one of the mountain cities in Central America, in South America.
If you want to hear it,
Are you sure?
if you
We
want
can
to
see
hear
it right
Oh, hang on,
now.
I'm completely wrong. I'm seeing
You
it.
can
I'm a
see it.
stupid fucking idiot. That's retarded. Go up with the thing. You can see it. It's in the middle of the screen right now. Middle there. Yes, there it is.
Hello.
I thought that's.
Right.
I'm very stupid. Yeah. Okay. That's then whatever the
I
fucking.
was going to say
market
it's
is.
Peru, by the way. I was going to say Peru, but I guess I was wrong, which proves I was not indeed cheating.
And then it's 1900.
Wow.
Well, you might have asked ChatGPT and it could have given you wrong information.
I would.
Do we have
I
also?
am
It's like the
very
stream has
offended.
been over for almost 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It means we are having fun.
Mercado is. Wait. San Luis? Doesn't it say San Luis
You know
somewhere?
what? That's entirely yes. No, it's
Oh,
just Juan.
the town is called San Luis.
Yes.
An
Jesus
idiot.
Christ.
Okay, 1900s. Send it.
You got it spot on.
It
it's-
would have been
it's
the first.
more
See,
where
I
you were
did
than
not
you
cheat,
wanted.
and if I did
Yeah.
somewhere for it.
You know what?
Okay,
That is a
okay.
really good score.
What?
Hang on. What?
What?
Not what?
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 Huh?
Huh?
How did? What?
What?
Did we win? Did we win?
No,
No, we lost.
Okay, that is weird. What the fuck? It just didn't count all the others? And what is going on here?
What? Huh?
Huh?
We had a really good score.
Maybe it's just because it's late and it just got fucked.
Surely we were above 40k, right? Although the Polish guess was.
Warhammer.
It was
bit
50
off.
kilometers. Come on, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, but Tunisia was
It's
really
my fault.
bad.
Yeah, Tunisia was not good. But there's nothing even here as it. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, I think the game just bugged way out, which I blame you for, Cecil,
Yeah.
because you make the dailies. Anyway, good night.
I blame Alex. She cheated our score to be low.
Raised by
It's
wolves,
raised
raised
by
by wolves,
wolves.
raised by wolves,
Already,
raised by
I've
wolves,
already. The
raised by
stream
wolves,
is
raised by
already
wolves.
over. There's no chance for you to